Welcome back to Skydome, and this is what the CIAU and the Vanier Cup is all about. Over the next 4 hours, the national championship will be decided. Will it be the Huskies or the X-Men? That's to be determined, but they are both ready to go. Let's head upstairs to Rod Smith for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the starting offense for the Churchill Bowl champion Saskatchewan Huskies.
Mesdames et messieurs, les gagnants du Churchill Bowl, dont voici la formation partante à l'attaque, les Huskies de l'Université de la Saskatchewan.
At tackle, number 63, Tim Kusel. At guard, number 57, Scott Flory. At center, number 55, David Rogers. At guard, number 59, David Fisher. At tackle, number 61, Chris Flory. At wide receiver, number 74, David Murza. At slotback, number 78, Jason Johnston. At slotback, number 32, Jarret Rennie. At wide receiver, number 18, Derek Malinchuk. At fullback, number 21, Jason Fielden. At running back, number 23, Doug Rosen. And at quarterback, number 19, Brent Schneider.
Et le quart arrière, le numéro 19, Brent Schneider.
And here is Brian Towers and the rest of the Saskatchewan Huskies.
L'entraîneur-chef Brian Torres et les autres membres des Huskies.
And they toss. Muscle. Right side. Defenses are stuffing the run again. That one is going nowhere. So far, Martin's hit 3 of 4 and should be 4 of 4 as we saw there. Looking to pass again down near the goal line, and it is batted away.
No, nice
Brent
job.
Bagnall and Jason Weber in there.
Nice job.
Could have won. Second down and long. More pressure on Martin. It's picked off. Mike Beasley. Big break for the Huskies inside the St. FX 50.
And you know, Rod, you said it right there. More pressure on Martin. He did not get his feet set because he didn't have...
Snap went over his head and he had to concede a safety. He's averaging 33.2 yards a punt, 7 less than the X average of Paul Ferland. This is a beauty. A rocket. And it goes back to a big pop and a flag down. That return by Jermaine Baldwin going nowhere. Michael Meyer to see this steady rise. He's been there with John Stevens to make it happen. Looking for the final reward today. Martin under pressure. Trevor Ludtke has him. You certainly have to think so. The X-Men. Andre Arlane with the big offensive play of the half, the touchdown. And X is up after 30 minutes. He will be back in that football game shortly. Shotgun. Martin pressure's on. They've got him. And a flag on the play. Martin buried inside his 30-yard line.
I've got a hold on number
Mike Milo did a great job of coming off the edge that time. I mean, there was no fancy moves. He just gave that old bull rush and got it.
During the regular season, 5 catches, 45 yards, an average of 9 per catch. Got more than that time. First and goal. Schneider into the end zone. Touchdown, Saskatchewan. Jarret Rennie gets the Huskies on the board.
Tell you, it certainly pays to have a veteran quarterback like Brent Schneider.
He would not be back as well, even though he's only in his 4th year of eligibility. Martin, pressure's on, they've got him. Michael Milo with his 2nd sack of the day.
Well, the real danger when you go to a
big gain. 9 yards, 2nd and 1. The Huskies at the 34-yard line. 1:12 to go until quarter time. And X leading by 5, trying to protect that lead. Big Jason Fielden rumbles, first down and a lot more. Fielden up across midfield. Reflected in the score, only 19 points total in this game. Into the 4th quarter. Good punt. Driving the Huskies back, and David Murza inside his 40. Turns it up. He's got some room. Lots of room. How's this for a big play? Call for land, the advantage of having a linebacker as your punter makes the saving tackle inside the X30. As we said, third down, field goal situation. And a 33-yard attempt. Kellett tried one earlier and was wide. Easily within his range. Got the distance, of course, and he has the accuracy. 3 dribbling in. 25-yard gain. And they try the toss to Musselman. Won't get outside. They've got him all wrapped up. Jason Weber coming up. Joe Saul to follow through. 10 X-Men, 10:30 to go in the fourth quarter. They dump it across. Musselman takes it. Fumbles the football. And the Huskies have it. Ball once in the playoffs. This is his third in 3 games. From the 45. Schneider goes to work. Over the middle. Complete! This will go for a touchdown. The Huskies have the lead. David Murza. And like Lee Patterson talked about, they worked on the safety.
Well, as the Huskies are saying, that Andrew Williams, that the NFL was starting to cheat up a little bit. He's number 29, the rover, and they run the speedster.
Corey Flaman as well. Holy Cross in Saskatoon. A lot of products we played for the Huskies. They've got Martin again. Joe Saul. Okay. His first year, I was wondering why I ever made the decision. It's been justified 10 times over. He's so proud of what the team has done and the way the program has developed. They hit the pinnacle today. Schneider looking in for Rennie. Touchdown, Saskatchewan. And the Huskies have gone from being in trouble to being in command. I agree, they don't seem to have that sense of urgency as it takes 2:15, 2:14. In the shotgun, Martin to throw. Over the middle, intercepted. Mike Stewart, he is a good return. He could go. Mike Stewart, touchdown Huskies. And that'll do it. The Huskies are swarming the field, congratulating Mike Stewart, who had a 50-yard return off an interception for a touchdown. Still 2:02 to go, but with a 31-12 lead, we got a pretty excited. Now he can open up as well, and got the nice yellow stuff. In '94, the Huskies were left out in the cold, but not this time. Mission accomplished. Saskatchewan has its second national championship.
Now, as well as the championship trophy, the 1996 championship banner. And to make the presentation, Mark Lowry, Vice President of the CIAU, and Ron Stewart, the honorary chairman. Gentlemen. Now time to present the Ted Morris Trophy, the Chevrolet Player of the Game as selected by the members of the media. And the 1996 Most Valuable Player, the Ted Morris winner is Brent Schneider. Presenting the Ted Morris Trophy.